As I told the team, you know, it's so good to get started. You know, we had the one scrimmage, obviously, but to get out in front of a crowd, it's a whole different experience. And you know, I thought our guys, you know, obviously looked really, really tired. I thought our speed was really, you know, really, you know, we just looked tired out there, and I think probably I can't imagine. I don't think I've ever had a team that's had 28 turnovers in a ball game. And I'm not saying that they weren't playing great defense, but it wasn't like it was a pressurized defense that was causing the turnovers. It was extreme carelessness on our behalf, and as I told the guys after the game, you know, we didn't have to be a good team tonight, you know, because it was an exhibition game. But the good news is I hope they understand those turnovers have got to be down to 10 or 12, and I think they will understand that. I was disappointed in our three-point shooting. That's something, again, that you know, we've got to do a much better job to get outscored 30-12. And as I told the team there, you give up 23 threes or 25 threes, and then also allow the ball to get into the lane 31 times. Your defense isn't very good. Your defense isn't very good. And so we've got obviously a lot of things to work on, but so does everybody else. I was very happy with the minutes that Christopher Neiman gave us. It was a little bit more than I thought. I hope he can give us, you know, 10 to 12 minutes, and that's what he gave us. And they were productive 10 to 12 minutes. Just the fact that his conditioning allowed him to do that. Tony McCray had a toenail taken off on Friday or I don't know, one day last week. Came to practice and actually practiced Saturday. Was practicing yesterday midway through the practice, and it just started hurting him, and it wasn't any better today. That's why he didn't play. So he's got to get well. But overall, I mean, it's what you expect. Give them credit. In most cases, you don't like to admit it, but it's a fact that, you know, I think they did play harder than we did. And you don't like to admit that, but, you know, when I came here 5 years ago, I wanted to make sure that the schools in Nebraska, there's a lot of Nebraska kids, and I wanted to give them an opportunity to play here. And we've done that, and I hope they appreciate it, and we were fortunate to win. Okay? Rebounding was, you know, if there was a bright spot, rebounding was. It was, you know, that's something that we have done a better job of, but that's about it.
Been shooting the three in practice pretty well.
Yeah, we've been shooting it good, and you know, I'm not that disappointed at the number of threes. I thought that was pretty good. I know Bo's not going to be 1 for 4 very many times, and I don't think Dylan Talley's going to be 1 for 3. You know, so I tell you, the guy that's been shooting it really well is Caleb, and you know, he didn't get that many tonight, but so we've been shooting it. I don't know, a couple days ago we shot it crazy good, so we'll see what happens.
Last week you said conditioning was a little behind. 18 minutes tonight. Is that kind of what we should expect from him for a while?
I mean, I played him more than he should have played, but that was because I wanted to get him some conditioning. As I told the guys, I mean, this is a real ball game. There's a lot of dudes that ain't getting as many minutes as they got tonight, and you know, and the score was a little more than I wanted it to be at halftime. I'd like it to have been. I tried to mess it up enough to keep it to 8 to 10, but we made a little run. I was really disappointed the first 5 or 6 minutes of the second half, but that's good. It's good that they made a run. I think at one time they had outscored us maybe 12 to 3. Starting the second half, maybe. Is that right? Yeah.
Have you been valuing basketball in practice, or was this an anomaly tonight in terms
Not as much as we should. Not as much as we should. we've talked it and we've coached it, but you know, there's no penalties. There's no penalties. There'll be some penalties, and you know, losing's the biggest one. But we'll get back to that. That doesn't concern me. As I told them, we'll walk it up the court. We'll walk it up the court because you can't win turning the ball over. We all know that.